Hello, everybody. How are we doing? Let me mute myself on there. What up, what up, what up? Huge apologies for the delay today, people. I was supposed to be live like 2.5 hours ago. Went through a gauntlet of tech issues, but we are here, and we are checking out the Division Resurgence on its launch day. So, greatly appreciate everybody being here today. We've got over 100 people, both on YouTube and Twitch. Welcome, 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 folks. On Twitch, drops should be enabled, I think. I hope. Yes, it looks like it. Let me switch this tag, though, to the Division. Yeah, sorry, it's been a whirlwind. I'm on minimal sleep, maximum impatience with tech stuff, but it's all right. How we doing, everybody? Thank you so much for tuning in, being here. Miss Wick, first in the chat, what's up? Postman, good to see you, sir. Super Soldier, Coffee Dog. Just going down the list. Also with me today, we have a bit of a special guest. Now I will unmute myself on Discord. They should be able to hear you. Orion, do we have you wired in?
You do. Hey, chat.
Turn you up a little bit. For anyone who doesn't know, Orion is a huge Division Resurgence expert. He's already level 40, which is a miracle. But yeah, we're just
more
gonna...
available time than being an expert. Fair.
You grind it pretty hard. You don't want to sell yourself short.
Yeah.
So yeah, he'll be hanging out. If anybody has like in-depth Resurgence questions in the chat that I do not know, he should be able to fill us in. And then I think later on in the stream, we're all gonna group up for some Dark Zone or other stuff. But yeah.
So funny. They're calling me Ryan in chat.
Oh, that's probably because I slur my words. Oh, Ryan.
It's just funny.
O-R-I-O-N.
Should nickname.
Rydog.
A new agent is joining your team.
None so Jive coming in with the resub. Thank you, sir. Also, Orion, let me know if I should mute myself on Discord so you're not hearing me yap the whole time.
No, it's fine.
All right. Jive, thank you, my guy. Then how's everyone doing today? Other than being tired, doing fantastic. Excited to jump in and play. But thank you, man, for being a member both here on YouTube. That's very kind of you. So, we are running off of phone. Actually, we're not using an emulator. My original plan was to try emulator, but turns out that comes with some additional complications. So anyway, we got it running. We're here. We got Jordan here out in the open world. Oh, do it again. Project your shade thing.
It's just an idle thing. It'll happen.
A new
on
agent
its own.
is joining
Oh,
your
you
team.
can't trigger it? I gotcha.
I think you can, but if you have it and you're idling, it'll just happen naturally.
Gotcha. Oh, Jordan invites you to join their team. We're the same level, so I'll join up with you, man. I don't know what we're gonna do. Demarsh, I'm running this on a mobile currently. I just have my phone hooked up, plugged in. So on non-emulator stuff, you are limited to medium graphics when you have 60 FPS on. Jordan wants to do a Dark Zone run. I have to accept then. Ryan, you should go in and just come kill us.
Oh, if I could, I would, but it wouldn't matchmake me with you guys.
Oh yeah, right, it's bracketed. I forgot.
Reception limited. Proximity coverage only.
So yeah, this is running on my phone. But we do have 60
Give me
FPS.
some Warlock
Nice.
for proficiency, but I'll have to wait for conflict.
What were you saying?
One of the missions for proficiency for Warlord is you have to kill 30 agents.
Oh.
So I was just saying how easy it would be to complete that.
I wonder how long before the conflict queues start filling up.
That's a good question. I don't remember what level it unlocks. It's in the teens, I believe.
Yeah.
So not too long. I would hope today sometime, maybe later today.
Who said this looks so strange to me? It's like looking at Division 1 in an alternate universe. It is a little bit like that. So I should probably, I know we've just kind of dove right in without enough preface, but if anyone hasn't been in the loop, the Division Resurgence was announced, what was it, like 3.5 years ago, something like that? And
5? I think in 2019.
No, it couldn't be 2019. That's when Div 2 came out. I thought it was, well, I think they announced that there was a mobile game happening the same time they announced Heartland in 21, but then they didn't, like, reveal Resurgence itself until, maybe I'm wrong. Anyway, it's been a long time. That's the bottom line.
It's been a very long time. Yeah. It's been a very long road.
And so this is essentially, if you're going to simplify it, it's kind of Division 1 on your phone. Division 1 map, more the Division 1 timeline than anything, but it is its own story. It takes place after Div 1. And yeah, so I have had early access the past few days from the UV Creator program, so I'm at level 26. The cap is 40, so this is not like beginning gameplay that you're going to see in the stream. But I figured we'd just kind of hang out and run through and answer people's questions.
Alright, I'm wrong. So it's July 6th, 2022.
Okay.
But even that's almost 4 years.
Yeah, it's a long time. Chat, you all will need to let me know if volume settings are good. Everything I have is tuned for Division 2, so if the game needs to be louder or quieter, if Orion here in Discord needs to be louder or quieter, please let me know. By the way, Steve coming in with the Prime sub on Twitch. I appreciate it very much, man. Turn up my voice, Chris, or should I turn this down? I feel like turning the game down slightly might be better, because I don't want to blast my... Audio sounds great other than your voice changer. Am I using a voice changer?
It's just permanently installed, chat. I've seen it.
It's installed to my throat.
Yeah.
I have a modified voice. Okay, Jive said that's better. I'm gonna give Orion an extra decibel of volume. And I think it. How hot does your phone get? It gets pretty hot if you run it for a while. I have this, Razer made this like phone cooling device. It's a little MagSafe fan that just hooks onto the back, and when you run it, it's incredibly efficient at cooling. Unfortunately, I can't run it in my stream setup like this because I have to use wireless charging to get it to work. It's a whole thing. I tried to not make that a problem. But anyway, if you have something like that, it helps cool it down, but it does get pretty hot if you're running without that. On Backbone, fortunately, if you plug it into something like that, that's not an issue because then you're not having to hold on to the phone itself. But yeah, sorry folks, I'm not quite as composed and prepared today as normal due to the tech issues and general busyness of late, so you'll have to bear with me. When are we getting Survivors? Is that released yet? Survivors has not released, and we do not yet have a date. But I can't wait for us getting more stuff on it and being able to talk about it more.
Yeah, now that Resurgence has launched, I can fully transition to griping about Survivors not being out yet.
Yeah, that's gonna be something. Oh, I'm getting tagged up. By the way, for anyone watching this who isn't understanding the game yet or wants to try and understand it better, I did put out a kind of a beginner's guide type of video this morning on the YouTube channel. If that is of interest to you, it is out there. But otherwise, we'll be happy to try and answer live questions here on the stream. In essence, it's a Division game, same as Division 1 and 2. Different, or certain systems are different, of course, but it's an RPG looter shooter, same as the other two.
Signature ability ready.
Nope, made it myself. That's fun. I am playing with a controller. I have a Bluetooth to my phone, so we're not relying on the on-screen controls here. Jordan's getting hunted down by this melee guy.
You can emulate it. I know a lot of people have had great success emulating it. Just some clarification there. Like, actually, the dev team encourages you to emulate it if you choose to do so. But just know that, like, they're not supporting it from a technical aspect. Just meaning if you run into issues, that they're unfortunately not going to have any good solutions for you. But you're not going to get banned if you emulate it. There's no issues. Just their sentiment is just make sure you download it from a trustworthy place.
It's fully sanctioned, just not supported on a technical side. Yeah. I think the two that I've seen the most amount of people use / have success with is Moo Moo and BlueStacks. That's what I've heard.
Yeah, I think BlueStacks was pretty hit or miss, but I did not try that.
How would you rate the AI? Player, are you talking about like the enemy AI? If so, I would say definitely not as responsive or smart as the other two games, but I mean they still have all of the things that you would want in a Division enemy faction, right? The different archetypes, the different weak points, the tactics between the units, that kind of stuff. Michael coming in with the 5 gifted on YouTube. Thank you very much, sir. Sorry, I missed that a second ago. If anybody on YouTube got gifted a sub from Michael, please drop a thank you in the chat. Oh, my bag is already completely full, as is the nature of the DZ. I don't need those. I probably don't need that.
Tip for you, the skill chips, even if you don't need them, you can sell them for DZ credits, which is really good. So
Right.
if you don't need purples and that's not really a big thing, then you should just extract skill chips to build up your DZ credits.
Where did Jordan go to? Is he still back here? I've lost my teammate. Oh, he's up here. He's up here. Yeah. Any space in the clan? Bill, you would have to talk to Orion here in the Discord. He's fully managing the clan that I've joined up on in here, and I don't know if we're accepting applicants.
Yes, we are accepting applicants. Just one issue is it seems that the clan feature is broken right now, so there's no way for me to even view the clan menu, let alone accept people. So when it gets back up online, just apply to the clan, and we'll gladly accept people in.
It's Paragons on the America server, right?
Oh yeah, good point. Yep, all caps, Paragons on the Americas server.
There you
One thing to note, so as you level up a clan, it there's more space available, up to 100 spaces. I think right now it's only like 30 spaces, which is pretty limited. So if you can't get in right now, don't worry, just we'll kind of make sort of a waiting list type thing, but still unfortunately limited to only so many people. So if you don't get in, fortunately, don't take that personally, just know it's because it's limited space. And then I'll blame.
Heck on, this is a mobile game, yes. The Division Resurgence. So Nutria, how you doing? Nice to see you. Boosted has DZ 1 through 6. This is more like the launch Division 1 map, but cut in half. It doesn't have the east side of Div 1 that we were used to.
Maybe one day.
Yeah, that'd be cool if they keep expanding it. I saw somebody ask about incursions or raids. Currently, the game does not have either of those. The endgame modes are Dark Zone, Conflict, they've got legendary missions, and then there's a Lone Wolf mode, which is kind of like a roguelite-ish solo climb thing. Is that fair?
Yeah, definitely. Definitely. There's nothing to compare it to in the other Division games, but
Yeah.
just if you've ever played a mobile game where it's basically like a tower. You gotta look at it that way.
Greetings from Costa Rica, Zaurus. I hope I'm saying that right. How you doing? Thanks for being here. Is Jordan not extracted? Okay. We follow Jordan. I believe in him. Imagine survival mode in this. I don't know. I mean, it would definitely be interesting. I just feel like survival works... Oh, he's going underground. Okay. Survival works so well when you can really push the graphics and like the weather effects for that immersion, and I don't know if it would hit the same on here, but maybe that's just me.
So picky.
Some kind of like mode where you started out with, you know, lesser power could be interesting for sure. Oh, I'm out of ammo completely. Problem. And
I'd love to see like a survival or resistance or some sort of escalation type mode. Maybe not with prototype gear, but
Resistance would be awesome. Yeah.
yeah.
So one problem we're running into right now, chat, is that this game has damage types. So you can see the boss has like a darker blue shield, and my weapon is not that. Neither of my weapons are that damage type. I might do better if I put this on. That's one key difference compared to 1 and 2. And you can see now my damage numbers have that symbol on them because it means I'm properly breaking down the shield.
I don't know if it tells you how much of a difference it makes, and I've never done the math, but it is significant. You definitely want to match your
Yeah,
stuff.
you can feel it. Exactly, Boost, yeah. Kind of elements, damage types, that sort of system.
Signature ability ready.
Still don't have Warlord ammo, dang.
Agent in need of backup.
Jordan! No! Boss is weak, though. So yeah, he's got a bit more of a...
A new agent is joining your team.
Looks like, compared to what we're running with. There we go, boss down. Good stuff, sir. Archon Wolf resubbing with Prime, thank you very much. I appreciate it. How you doing? How are you streaming this? What's up, AJ? I am on... I just have my phone plugged in. I have a HDMI adapter going straight to my capture card through OBS. inventory is full again. We're gonna get rid of the blue drop. And then I have a controller Bluetooth to my phone, so trying to get it as close to a console or PC experience as possible. There are emulators. I just couldn't get it working well for streaming purposes today. Tricky, what's up, man? Good to see you. Just wanted to let you know I've successfully recovered my hoodie from its capture. Good stuff, man. I know exactly what you're talking about. How you doing otherwise, dude? I tried to say man and dude, and I just said moo. Dude. Go with that. Resolute, hey, from Wyoming. Hello, hello. How you doing?
See a good question from Retro.
Retro. Only issue I have with mobile games is that with mobile games they seem to put stuff behind a paywall, so I'm afraid. Can Ryan talk about that? Yeah, Ryan, do you want to talk about the monetization side of the game and how that works with pay to win versus free to play?
Yeah, for sure. So in direct response to the question that you asked, there isn't anything currently locked behind a paywall. So there's no guns that are locked behind a paywall. There's no features, no activities.
Well, you can buy those things, but they're not unearnable via gameplay.
Right, exactly. Nothing is locked behind. So I guess the best example is in the season pass. There's a free track and a paid track. In the paid track, you get access to an additional copy of Warlord and an early copy. It comes, I think, at rank 5, where in the free track it doesn't come until 40. So you do get it a little sooner, but you do still get it on the free track, right? But it's not locked behind. Another example is OS Protocols, which is basically your watch. It's a talent for your watch. So you can purchase them through sealed caches, which is basically the gacha element of the game. But they are available to be farmed. We don't know the exact rates, but I'm assuming it's a pretty low rate. You can farm them in the bounty climax for the weekly quest. So we were able to farm some purple ones from the bounty mission in early access, so we can confirm that, and that was the highest tier that would drop. And then this week it does show that high ends are available, so it's just a matter of then grinding that out. So I think it's more fair to say that it's pay for convenience than it is for pay for power, if that makes sense.
Yeah, but there is definitely way more things you can buy here compared to Division 1 or 2, so that is a
absolutely
change to get used to.
You can definitely purchase materials, additional materials. You can purchase, you can purchase apparel. I know that's the same. You can purchase weapon skins. That's the same. But buying materials, it's just a way to go faster. Obviously, it's great. It's great to be able to do that, but if you have the time and want to grind that out, payers are not at any more of an advantage other than they don't have to actually go out and farm it.
Yeah. But we don't yet know how normalization stuff works in PvP, right? In terms of taking stuff in.
Yeah. Correct. It does say on the menu when you go to load in that it's all normalized, but yeah, exactly how that normalization works, I don't know. And to say if we're all 40, I don't know how that balance works either, because there wasn't enough in any of the betas. There wasn't enough 40s to go in and fight each other.
Right.
But it does say that it's normalized, and just like anything else, I imagine that will be flexible as things get sorted out.
Postman, I believe those are skins, so I can show you in just a second. I don't know what I got here. Split download rewards. The campus.
I wonder if that's what they're calling Twitch rewards.
I think I got mine though, because that was the Canadian fit. This one was just a single shirt. I'll look at it. So the gold weapons, Postman, are if you're in your inventory here and you go all the way over to weapon cosmetics, then it's only, I can't show you well because it's only for those specific guns. Let's see. I have an egg. Maybe it'll work with this because I think one of them is that gold-plated one. Yeah, here you go. So this was one of the gold ones from those pre-registration rewards, and if you have it on, if you have an AK equipped or one of the other weapons, then you can put it on just like that.
I think I got that same thing that you did. No idea what that is.
Yeah, the campus shirts. Let's see. I don't know. So how are you playing this on stream? I'm so confused. So I have it, I'm running it on my phone. Like what you're watching is phone gameplay, but it's I have an HDMI adapter plugged in. So it's streaming it, or not streaming it, but the feed is going to my monitor. But you can run it on PC emulators. People use BlueStacks and Mumu most commonly. Movesty, you can plug in an adapter. That's what I'm doing. Yes, AJ, I have an Xbox controller just Bluetoothed over. Gavin, what's up? It was essentially just a reward pack for full downloading of the game. That sure it was. Guess that would make sense. But yeah, this is the building system. Obviously, you'll see some familiarity with the other Division games. We have our Warlord back from Div 1. Similar talent. This game is pretty fun. Glad you're liking it, Uncle. Yeah, I mean, it's obviously going to be a very different experience from Div 1 and 2 being a mobile-based game, but kind of what I said in my video this morning was that if there's anything you can't fault them for, it's lack of effort. Like, they've gone all out to really try and make it an authentic Division experience. By the way, folks, just wanted to say thank you for nearly 300 people watching on Twitch and 250 on YouTube.
Agent, it's urgent.
Appreciate y'all being here and hanging out. On YouTube specifically, if you've not yet and you want to help support the stream, I would appreciate you hitting the like button, getting it shared out to more people. Going DZ, we were just there, but we might do another run. I do need... Yeah, I could be done with that to get more XP, because I still have my daily bounties.
A new agent is joining your team.
Oh yeah, thank you for downloading all game resources.
Oh, nice.
So it looks like, yeah, if
A new agent is joining your team.
Install everything, then it's there. What do we got going on now? Seaside coming in with the Prime, thank you. And Tricky gifting out 10 subs. Thank you very much, man. If anybody in the chat just got gifted a sub on Twitch by Tricky, please say thank you. Help share the appreciation. Sorry, I think I missed your message before, man, after I asked how you were doing. Your name on my screen is also defaulted to this like really dark blue that I can hardly make out from there. Either way, thank you as always for the generosity, man. Funny, I have heard, and Orion, maybe you've seen reports of this. I've seen some people talking about on like certain emulators they're unable to like shoot, aim or shoot.
I saw some mention of it in the main cord, in the main TDR Discord.
Yeah.
I don't know. That's all that I've heard. Some of it.
Yeah.
Is that when you have a controller connected, or when is that? Sorry, maybe you said that, but
I think that was mainly what people were running into, yeah.
I ran a controller. I mean, I'm running a controller right now, and I didn't have that issue.
Are you on Mumu?
I am not on Mumu.
I think that was.
Is that
I think it was on emulator specifically.
Gotcha. I'm just wondering if maybe you need to change your settings to set which key that's done. Yeah, unfortunately, I haven't set up an emulator for myself, so
Yeah.
I'm not the best to speak on how to get that set up.
Ghost, you know the cross-game rewards should be for everybody. I have not logged into Division 2 yet to see, but I'm pretty sure I saw a post on Reddit of somebody claiming theirs. So, like, once you register and log into Resurgence, just give it a little bit of time, and then you should find that you have those cosmetics in your Division 2 account. I don't know if it goes direct to inventory or to the stash, but I believe that is working. But the cross-game rewards that you get here in Resurgence are live, I believe. I got mine a few days ago during early access. Controller on Mumu trigger's not working. Not having any controller issues on BlueStacks, though. Gotcha. Well, I guess it's good that I didn't go through with streaming on Mumu, then.
Yeah, what Tasman just said, someone mentioned on Mumu, if you press O, if that's true, I'm not sure to change to move.
Oh, Task is in the chat. What's up, man? He said, glad to hear Ryan's voice actually doing some mod work.
Oh, I know. Just busting me out. Been busy grinding, man.
Good to see you, though, Task. If you press O, change. Oh. Yeah, I'm not sure. At the very least, Circuit, I think the dev team itself is pretty committed. Had a chance to talk with some of them, and you know, I think their only goal is to hopefully make the game better as time goes on.
Yeah, it's one of those, get it out there. I mean, the game is ready. It's just, it's not perfect, but good enough to be out in our hands.
Yeah.
And then it allows us to provide feedback to shape the future. Does that sound familiar?
It does indeed. Speed Racer, thank you for the 7 stream streak, man. Aikido lurking while editing a video. The Mad Lad who dropped 450 in Skull stream. Yeah, shout out to Mark again from Friday. Mulder said, just checked, items go straight to apparel inventory. Okay, that is good to know. Thank you for confirming that. So if you're looking for your cross-game rewards on Div 2, go straight to the apparel inventory, and you might have to search by name if it's not going to check mark it at the top of the list. I think most issues at this point is just one weird one-off hardware issues, yeah. And yeah, I mean, with how many platforms they have to try and support, it can be tough. Or Jordan said, I promoted you, ready to follow around. People said they want to see more DZ. We could do another DZ run. Clear a landmark, evacuate from a helicopter. Also have bounties. So many things to do. I need to get to 27 before we get our next campaign step. But yeah, we can try. Let's just do another DZ. DZ does have some form of targeted loot once you get to a certain level for chipsets.
Reception limited.
Jahi, I'm probably saying that wrong. I'm so sorry, but how you doing? Hello, hello. More DZ. Yeah, I am sorry for the black bars that y'all are seeing on the stream. For whatever reason, I know some people can project just fine and have it be full screen, but I guess on my phone it doesn't like the formatting. I don't know why. AJ, we've got, well, in our group, Jordan just joined up from the open world because you can see people out in the world, so we just invited one another and are running. We have a Ryan in Discord with us from the Resurgence community, just answering questions as a local expert. filling in for stuff that I don't know.
Signature ability ready.
Maybe dropping a joke every once in a while.
Padawan becomes the master. Is that how that works? Or is it the
I feel
Sith
much
become-
more equipped now than I did a few days ago. I'll tell you that.
I mean, once you get your hands on it, it all becomes very intuitive, right? Like if you're trying to follow without actually experiencing it, just like anything else, it's hard to really wrap your head around it. But once you get in and you start doing it, it's all very simple. Just like I mean, think about trying to explain the depth of Division 2 to someone, you know, in some screenshots or a spreadsheet.
Yeah. Like it takes a while to really fully get what's going on. Riggy's in the chat as well. What's up, man? Happy launch day. Hope you're enjoying it. So, okay, Orion Retro had another question about the monetization. I mean, to an extent, I don't want to say there's no pay-to-win elements, because, I mean, at least by my definition, if you can buy gear, you can technically pay to win, but it's not, you're not blocked from getting that stuff via gameplay. But as far as gambling, I mean, didn't you say there's some RNG tied to some of the sealed caches?
It is absolutely gambling. It is absolutely loot boxes. It is absolutely gambling. I mean, it's just like any other gacha game that's out there. But this one is definitely different in that it's not your like typical character gacha. You know, it's not like a Genshin where you have to pull the latest character or Destiny Rising. This is a piece of your loadout that you can go and farm, even if it's at a low percentage. Like think of any other character gacha out there. There's no way you could grind for 1,000,000 hours and not get, you know, that character or that item. Where here, it looks like, now we need to test it, right? Like it's not, I'm not saying without a doubt that it's all great, but the seal caches are absolutely base level, just gambling. Especially the way that they're set up now is, there's no way to target what you're looking for, so it is just pure RNG. You're just throwing money into the slot machine and hoping that it hits what you want. So the beauty of it is it's not necessary. Yes, it'll help. Yes, it's powerful. Yes, it's shiny, but absolutely unnecessary.
Yeah, because I mean, I've so far playing, I got the pass, season, or what is it, the classified ops pass, and the like $5 for a month boost thing. But otherwise, I don't really plan on spending more, because
and
you can mostly just get it from gameplay.
Those are the two, like, if I was gonna recommend spending to anybody, those would be items. And it's, I mean, the season pass is just like the season pass in Div 2, right? Where, you know, that would be, yeah, I recommended you get it, but you don't have to, but you can. And it's exactly the same in Resurgence. And then you have $5 for 30 days, like a little subscription type thing that has a lot of bonuses tied to it. And that's $5 for 30 days. So yes, it is money and it is sort of a subscription, but what's the saying? Like for the cost of a coffee every morning, you can have something for 30 days. And it's definitely worth it, right? Like it is good to support the game. It is good for gameplay. I think that's definitely worth it. Everything else, I think, if you didn't pay another dime, I think you would be perfectly content.
Yeah, can't really condone the gambling. Not my cup of tea.
Well, there are bundles that are like weekly bundles that are you know, what you can call good value. But if you're not a spender, like don't sweat it. Pretend they're not even there, and it won't bother you one bit. But yeah,
can you use controller? Yes, that's what I've got right now. Sorry, man. Go ahead.
No bueno. No, it's fine. Yeah, there's no bueno. I have spent money on the game, especially in previous betas, and I have not spent anything on the seal caches, because even as a spender, and like I mean, I'm not going to tell you the exact amount, but a fair amount, right? But I have not pulled on it at all because I don't agree with the system that they have set up.
But yes, controller is supported. I've got a Bluetooth, or sorry, an Xbox controller Bluetooth right now, and the only thing I've ran into is that there's a few menus where it doesn't seem like they calibrated it for joystick or controller. So there's a few times where you have to touch the screen to get through a menu. Otherwise, everything else fully works, as you're seeing. CJ, how we doing, man? Sorry if I missed you earlier. Jordan called for extract. He must be full up. Someone said, how we feeling about the game? It's Division, you know. Am I ever going to enjoy this or play it more than I would Div 1 or 2 or 3 one day? No. But I think it's... if they're going to do a Division game on mobile, it better be a Division game, and I think this is, so... Daniel, I am playing directly off of my phone. I have an HDMI cord set up to go to my monitor, but I'm not running off of any kind of emulator.
AJ, yes, it works with Backbone and highly recommend it. Backbone Pro is fantastic with the game.
Yeah, I had a Backbone for the tests like 2 years ago, and I still have it now, and it works very smoothly in that experience.
And Retro, exactly. Game has some level of gambling, but it's not EA stupid gambling. And to be clear there, it can. It absolutely can. There's nothing that stops you from... No, they do say 500 seal caches a day, right? They do stop you.
500.
But, yeah, don't... I mean, that's basically like not having it. So, yeah, it absolutely can be that bad. It's just, I don't think it's quite as predatory. There is also a seal cache mechanic for skill chips. And I mean, I'll say this to anyone that will listen: do not ever, ever, ever spend anything on that.
Yeah. And I mean, this is all valuable feedback, right? I mean, if the community decides that the monetization strategy is terrible in this game, tell them that, and hopefully they'll revise and improve it moving forward.
James and the team, as an insider, I've been loud, very loud and vocal about the monetization. I mean, the game's got to make money, right? But there's there's ways that can do it where I think it would actually even encourage more spending at the end of the day. But
yeah,
what do I know?
Circuit Boy coming in with the Prime on Twitch. I appreciate it, man. Thank you.
Got him lined up just right.
Yeah, as far as input delay with controller, I'm not experiencing any on my end. I'm sure it depends on how you do it. Like, there might be some kind of jank way to hook one up that wouldn't feel great, but as far as Bluetooth or Backbone plug-in, those both work well for me.
Ooh, is Livid gonna play? Because Livid is not someone who I'd want to run into in the DZ.
We got Livid in here? What's up, Livid? Quality on this looks incredible. I'm still annoyed that, I mean, I said this to you, Livid, and to some other people. The quality that I'm looking at on my phone screen is not reflective of what you see on the screen. Like, for whatever reason, when you port it through HDMI, it doesn't look as good. Plus, we're locked to medium graphics because we have 60 FPS. But, yeah, I mean, everyone is always going to say, for a mobile game, it doesn't look too bad.
Got him lined up just right.
Kaz, no worries, man. I appreciate you coming by and letting me know. Cheers, dude. Phenom, it is the Division 1 map in Dark Zone, but we are in the Division Resurgence. How do you connect a PS5 controller? I've never tried myself because I only have Xbox. I assume they have a similar way where you can just Bluetooth it, but maybe somebody with experience could answer that. Did Jordan just... oh, he said...
To activate the Bluetooth on a PS5, I think it's the top left button and your PlayStation button. I think if you hold that for like 5 seconds, it'll start flashing and connect it. And word of caution for PS5 controller users, the controller callouts on menus are unfortunately designed for like Xbox controllers. So you know your approve or deny when it pops up, and it'll have an X or an O. They are reversed for PS5 controller users.
It's because Xbox is better, but
No,
that's besides
no.
the point.
No. I kept trying to, like, I was very confused why I kept denying invites because it says to click freaking circle, but then I realized that they're flipped. But it runs great. I mean, I think PS5 runs great. They just made the poor choice of having it match Xbox controllers.
Postman, calm down. It's okay to have an incorrect opinion sometimes, I promise.
On the way. Extraction.
Slow down? What, through information relentless, or you just... Are you joining Postman on the wrong side of the argument? No, people are mad at me. They don't like me saying that. Can we see what sensitivity you're running? Sure. As soon as we're out of here, I'm happy to show you. I only tweaked it a tiny bit, and I've kind of just kept it since then. I don't know if I could further tweak it to make it even better, or if I'm just kind of settling for what feels okay now. But yes, I'm happy to show you. It's a little bit... I don't think the sensitivity menus are terribly... what's the word I'm looking for? Like, well laid out. But that's kind of in any game. Whenever there's like 10 different sliders to look at, I don't know what they all do.
Yeah, they're not correlated very well with like actual, like what you think it'll do and what it actually does. I don't think it correlates exactly the way you would expect. Retro, you asked about anti-cheat. I know there's some semblance of anti-cheat, but I don't know the details of it. I don't anticipate the same level of cheating that you see in like console games in this. There's just not enough value for it, but I guess I could be wrong.
Cheaters will always find a way.
Yeah.
Doctor Survival, what was your issue, man? We're certainly not trying to dodge anybody's question, and there's just a lot coming in, so feel free to resend whatever issue you're running into.
Yeah. I apologize. I don't have the YouTube stream up, so all I see is the Twitch.
Oh, you're good. It was probably my fault, but I didn't see it earlier. But we do have a lot of Resurgence experts in the chat here, so this is the place to be if you're trying to figure something out. Oh, he said, I'm trying to play this on my PC, and when I open it, the screen goes long ways to short ways and keeps switching. Like it's glitching and won't allow me to do anything.
Yeah, unfortunately, emulator support is not my forte.
I don't know if Riggy or Taskman has heard anything about like random aspect size switching, I guess is what I would call that.
Yeah, and just to comment on, if anyone has a question that they feel hasn't been answered or wants more information, feel free to reach out in Discord. I'm a mod on the TDR Discord, so it should be easy to find. But feel free just to slide into my DMs, and I'll be happy to help if I can.
And I think there's a lot of UNs, Riggy and Task, and everyone is answering questions in there all day, right?
Yeah, exactly. Taskman and Riggy are both mods as well. After probably tomorrow, I'll be back to normal cadence and have more time to answer questions. But right now, it's gotta grind. I've been horrible the last few days.
Gotta grind. Deas Volt, thank you very much for coming in with the Prime. I appreciate it. Livid with the stream streak saying I had the screen issue as well. Had to adjust the display settings, change it to full screen, I think.
Yeah, AJW Fair, we're actually classified as insiders as well, so we've been able to participate in some beta tests and that type of stuff.
The prestigious title.
Yeah, I mean, for clarity, I have a level 40 character in game right now, so I've done it. This was my 4th time doing it, so.
But Dr. Survival, if you're still here in chat, I would try Livid's suggestion of changing the display to full screen or potentially back to a different one if you're already on that. So maybe that can help. I eventually gave up on BlueStacks and installed Mumu. Yeah, I have seemed to hear that more people are having more success with Mumu, but then the problem apparently has come up with like triggers not signing, so I don't know. I'm sure in a week or two a lot of these things will hopefully be smoothened out, but launch day woes are always going to be something.
To that effect, I know fellow streamer DJ Tickle has a video on how to best set up Mumu Player for Resurgence, and he also has a download for keybind settings that he thinks or says are very similar to Division 2 controls. So if you're familiar with how to do that, you can always look up that video, download those settings, and it should get you an easier time instead of custom setting it up from scratch.
Yeah, if we Livid, if you potentially want to find the link to that and put it in the chat, we can then pin it so that we can direct people to that video, because I took a look at that myself when I was trying Mumu, and it was definitely helpful, even though I didn't stick with Mumu. Yeah, thanks. It should, I think since you're VIP, it should let you pin it.
VIP.
This is what Div 2 is supposed to be. That's probably going to be a controversial take there. I think in many ways, some people might say this is what Division 1, and obviously we're talking more about the systems of the game and not necessarily the fact that it's mobile or has mobile graphics, but I think a lot of people would say this is maybe what Division 1 could have continued to evolve towards had it gotten continued support. But if they had made, like, let's say they'd come out with this as Division 2, I would have been, I don't think I would have liked that. Same map, you know, restart your stuff, same, like, timeline.
Yeah, I agree. I agree. I think this is a great, like, Division 1.5, you know?
Yeah, exactly.
Or 1.2, 1.3. I don't know, you can kind of look at it like that way, right? Like, it's... There's a lot of depth to it, but it definitely doesn't replace the full console experience. But there's a lot to it. There's a lot to this game.
Aiden, as soon as we extract out of here, I'm happy to go over it. I don't really have like a super like well-refined build right now because I'm still in the campaign, but I have a few things too, so we can take a look at that. And I know someone else wanted to see controller sensitivities, so we will take a look at both of those things. Sweet. Livid, thank you for finding that. I'm going to pin it. There we go. Now if people ask how to set up on emulator, we can direct them to that.
Just send Tickle the bill.
What's that?
Just send Tickle the bill.
Yeah.
For, all the free views. No, he's a good lad. I feel... No, I've been hanging out with Tixie too much. Jesus.
Good lad.
Yeah. Says all the time.
Okay, people wanted to see sensitivities. If I go to here, I didn't change much. I think the only slider I changed were these two. I don't remember what the default was, but I changed my no scope x-axis to 135 and then my no scope y-axis to 118. But you can see there's a lot of sliders here, and that's kind of where I get lost. I'm like, I don't know what's changing what and all that, but I believe the two that I changed, these two, are just like your base camera movements when you're not ADSing.
There's another good one to change as well that has to do with your scope. If you put any sort of magnification scope on, it's not like Division 2. You will like zoom into that scope every time.
Right.
I think there is a way to change that in the settings, unless you prefer to do that.
Well, I mean, there's all of the... It gives you ones for each magnification here. 1x, 4x, 8x, and 12.
There's a way to keep third person unless you purposefully click the button to go into ADS though.
Oh. That
Let me
might
see
be
if I
more under gameplay then.
can- Yeah, let me look.
Combat settings.
It is under quick settings on the gear. Quick setting ADS view you can do there. So I don't remember what mixed does, but third person allows you to like throw a ×8 or ×12 scope on, and you can still ADS it in third person without having to fully zoom in.
Division 1 style.
Yeah, exactly.
Alright, sweet.
There was another one, and maybe you remember, about the, you know how you're in cover and you can rotate around cover? There was something.
Oh, I forgot
we
about that.
changed.
I actually haven't changed it. I'm still stuck with the...
I
with not
can't
being able to do that.
remember how to do that though.
Right. I forgot about that completely.
That was another good one, because if you're in cover, it won't let you turn a corner
Here we go.
unless you have something
Under
on.
combat settings, cover corner input.
Ooh.
If you switch it to joystick, let's see if that did it.
Echo available for playback nearby.
Yep, that's what it is. I'd forgotten to change
Cover
that. So yeah, this is not on by default.
Input. What do you change it to?
Under combat settings,
Yeah.
cover corner input is set to aim. If you switch it to joystick, it lets you do that.
Nice. Okay, that's what it is.
Yeah. I should have put that in the video, but
Yeah.
I forgot.
I know. Well, I was looking for it and I couldn't remember which one it was. So. But that's a really big one.
Adios, Gavin. Thank you for jumping in. Where did I just see something I was gonna say? Oh, Rampow, what's up? How are you playing the game through your phone connected to your monitor? Correct.
Echo
So it's
available
running
for
on my phone
playback
right now, and I just
nearby.
have a HDMI adapter plugged in, going straight to my capture card in my monitor. Resolute, yeah, I'm looking forward to Thursday. This is a very busy week ahead for Division, so I'm preparing myself to get very little sleep. Rogue Agent comes out this Thursday in 2 days. Tomorrow we have the dev stream, which I will do a recap on, assuming there is pertinent information to cover. And then the launch is Thursday, so we'll be live again for that. Heretic, yes, this is the Division Resurgence, which is the mobile game. And then somebody asked about the build. So again, this is a pretty makeshift build because I'm still progressing, but you can level up weapons and gear independent of your level in this game, so you can bring stuff up with you if you choose. I've been doing that with my Warlord, just because it's an exotic and a quite good gun. I then have 3 pieces of a combo set called Fury Strike that leans into my specialization is very damage based, so that's kind of what that's going for. Otherwise, I really just have stuff that's good for my level. That's about it. Got to get to end game to really start synergizing. What spec is that? This is the Commando under Vanguard Orion. Is that the overall one?
Yep.
Yeah.
Vanguard.
But specializations in this game have different, I don't even know what we would call them. Oh, focuses, I guess they call them. So it's, if you've ever played, I liken it to World of Warcraft. It's your class and your spec. So like, we're Vanguard specialization, but then you can choose a focus of being more skill based and buffing up teammates, or more damage and gun based. So a different approach compared to Div 1 and 2.
I like it because you won't have everyone running Crusader Shield and Reviver Hive, you know?
Yeah, for sure.
And there's not quite like the Holy Trinity concept, but
Echo available
having
for playback
like a
nearby.
bulwark tank and a medic healer and some DPS, like a balanced team is definitely going to get you further with less effort than just trying to like brute force 3 or 4 DPS.
Yeah. Conservative Canadian coming in with the super chat. Thank you very much. As a soldier in the Canadian military, I'm always looking for a mobile game for downtime. This game definitely looks fun, and we'll definitely try it. Yeah. I hope you enjoy. If you weren't here for some of the earlier conversations, a backbone controller is really fantastic if you do plan to play it like on your phone and kind of in different locations.
Echo available for playback
It
nearby.
essentially plugs your phone into it, and you just hold it like a controller, and then you suddenly have a much more comfortable game experience. So yeah, for your situation, I'd recommend a backbone to really enjoy it more. But I hope you like the game overall, Canadian, and thank you again for the super chat. That's very kind. For people asking, I'm not running on emulator. I'm running directly off of my phone, plugged into my monitor, and I have a Xbox controller Bluetooth to the phone.
Echo available
So
for
no
playback
emulator
nearby.
going on here. As far as crossplay for Division 2, there was a huge amount of misconception of people thinking that it was coming with this season, this week. That's not something that has been communicated to us yet. All we know is that it's coming at some point during Year 8. So it could come at some point during Season 1, maybe, or it could come out as late as early 2027, because that, assumedly, is how far Year 8 will extend to. We don't know at this point. When do we get Prototype? 2 days from now, with the new season launch. And we will be diving into the new update in season that day. Just doing Resurgence today, because obviously it's launch day. Gotta check it out. I need a little bit more XP to get to next level, so I might run some quick side missions. Perhaps. Side missions, open world activities. We'll probably run a few of those.
Yeah, you need 10 of them, don't forget.
Yep. Oh, I know. You've trained me well. Is there anything in Resurgence you think might find its way into Div 3? Greasy, it's a good question. I mean, you know, my take is that ideally you would hope that every time they're making a new Division game or project or update or whatever, they're looking at the entire rest of the franchise for feedback and for lessons to potentially implement and carry forward. I think one feature from this game that a lot of people will like, and it's something that even Julian Garrity called out in that interview he did before leaving Ubisoft, the fact that you can see other players out in the regular open world in Resurgence and team up with them and work together on stuff. I think that's going to prove to be a popular feature that they might consider doing for Div 3. That'd be my thought. But there's even aspects of the build making or build
located.
what was I saying, build crafting systems here that I think are interesting. I kind of like how they handle their specializations, at least compared to how Division 2 does. So that could potentially be an area to look at. Resurgence also has a lot of really cool. Let me get out of combat so I can show you. They have a lot of cool systems to aid players in understanding the in-game systems in the game. Right, it's not saying you have to go and watch a YouTube guide for all these kinds of things. So, like, if we go to my career, you have...
Put some holes in 'em!
Oh, there's too many ads around me. Hang on.
Under fire! Moving to new cover!
It's almost like I
Solid contact!
went to a mission and then tried to get out of combat.
There's something that would be fun if they brought to the other games is like a talent level 2.
Yeah.
Like if you notice, but like all chest and backpack and weapon talents have like a level 1 and level 2. That would be fun to have like as a grind option, you know. Like maybe you can recal to base level, but you have to grind for tier 2.
Yeah.
That would be
100%. Also, what Crispy said about the cool interactable puzzles, I agree. Those are a nice change of pace. But so like this menu specifically, I think is a really, or these 3 tabs, I think are really great resources that they should have in the base game. So it basically gives you an idea of how much progression there is to do for each part of your build. So there's your specialization, there's your OS protocol, your mods, and your equipment. And the menu may look daunting, but it tells you like where you can get all of these things, It says how close you are to actually, like, ideally completing it. In the specialization training, it walks you through, like, understanding your spec. It gives you rewards for kind of training with it and progressing. It goes through gear combos and what your build is leaning into, mods, and then the build making database is the one that I really like, because it's essentially just a directory of everything that is acquirable in the game. You can see all the different talent things. I believe it tells you where you can get them.
Yep. That's where all my screenshots came from the spreadsheet, by the way.
Yeah. So, like, this is just a no-brainer. Like, Division 2 should have something like this where you don't have to go to a YouTube video or a spreadsheet, no offense, Orion, but, like, be able to see directly in the game where
Not at all.
that stuff is.
I didn't have to put all that stuff together. That's the whole premise, right? It'd be great if there was an online resource for that too. Like that way you don't necessarily have to be in game.
Yeah, true, like an officially supported
yeah.
thing.
I know, like, it kind of hurts the idea of a wiki or whatever, but it'd be great if that stuff was available, because then you can just go look it up.
And I think that's also, like, why a lot of people want an API of sorts, like Destiny has with Item Manager. Just more officially supported things that help with the experience.
I don't know if that'll ever happen, but
Why not?
I don't know. They seem pretty resistant to APIs, right? Like,
Ubisoft
have they
or, like,
released an
Massive?
API? I guess maybe Ubisoft in general, but
Yeah.
did we ever get an API for Div 1?
No.
Yeah, I don't think so. Like, it was whoever does the vendor resets is, like, God bless them.
Yeah.
Live it, I don't know how you even do. I don't think you do a full vendor reset, right? But you definitely talk about blueprints. Yeah, Jesus.
Yeah. So, I mean, I know nothing about that kind of stuff or what it would take for them to add it, but I know it's been a popular request for a long time.
I just think they're, like, resistant because of what you can do with it,
Right.
which I don't understand the full depths of.
Sequence interrupted. Manual operation required.
Not Lucas, what's up, man? I'm enjoying it. I've been playing it the past few days. I had early access, courtesy of the UB Creator Program, so we're already pretty far along in the game. And I'd played, like, past beta tests, so I'm at least familiar with the core idea of the game, but yeah, I'm enjoying it.
Reboot sequence interrupted.
How do you change your character's clothes? If you go into your backpack here with your main build, it's over on the side, apparel. You can change all the stuff there.
I'm really sad that there's not a barber type option in this game.
Yeah, you can't change your... At least they give you a warning, though. I remember there was a screen that was like, once you lock this in...
Yeah, it's just unfortunate because, like, you're creating a character for the very first time and nothing is shared. So it'd be different if, like, oh, I can just put all my loot in the stash and then create a new character. Like, yes, you would have to level it over again, but you at least have that option to make a change.
Yeah.
Here, you are just locked in.
Dr. Luke, how we doing, sir? Very nice to see you.
Successful.
We're grateful for your help, Agent. The outpost is ours. And we'll do our best
Retro,
to
I
keep
mean,
it
they've
that
kind of
way.
already been terminated. You know? All the game dev side of Red Storm got laid off, so it's now really just technical support. I don't really quite understand how that even makes sense, like, for UB. Like, I would imagine it's more expensive to keep a studio in North Carolina open just for tech support. You would think they would just outsource that somewhere, but yeah, I don't know. It's sad stuff. Red Storm deserved much better than what they got. Gold Glove we do. It is called Paragons on the North America server. And if you submit an application in-game, then Orion and the management team will review it. But I think currently there are some issues with the clan menus, from what I've been told. So that might be something that you have to wait a day or two for the dev team to smoothen out.
Yep, still broken. It's probably just from the sheer number of people. I bet you creating all the new clans probably crashed whatever
Yeah.
the system is.
I wonder how, I mean, they're not going to say, but I wonder how many people they were expecting to play versus how many will play for launch.
It always blows, like, and I understand because it costs money, but it always blows my mind when they say that, because it's like, man, just prepare for 10 times the number of people and then just roll it back, like, instead of having your game crash every freaking time.
I imagine it's just the cost, right? Like,
Yeah.
cost.
I mean, I know it's simple for me to say that, but
Yeah.
yeah, it's like every time it's like, oh no, it's like,
Okay,
man, just
I
have
took care of
faith,
the immediate threat. Time to head to the nearest
trust.
What about my clinic?
Yes,
All
for
the
people
equipment?
asking, your character does speak in this,
JTF
and we
will
are
move your
first wave
equipment
agents,
wherever you end up.
so there's some
Everyone
interesting
there will be
lore
very glad to have
books
your
from
help.
that angle.
Thank you, Agent.
It
So
is
it's like
funny.
Division on
I'm not
PS2. It's Division on your phone, so it's going to be a little bit watered down compared to normal. Go ahead, man. Sorry.
No, good. I'm not used to the agent talking, so there'll be times where I'm like running around doing things, and then I'll hear the voice, and I'm like, who is saying that? And then it's like, oh, that's me.
Yeah.
Because you're just not used to it.
But yeah, Luke, sorry, man. I'm getting caught up in so many things. Yes, we are running. The game is running on my phone. I have it HDMI'd to a monitor, and then I have a controller Bluetooth. So, works pretty well. Daniel, quite well. I mean, I was saying earlier, I'm sure there might be jankier ways to set this up that wouldn't feel as good, but I'm just using direct Bluetooth from Xbox controller to my phone, and I have pretty much like, the camera's moving as soon as I hit the input. There's really no delay. I don't know if that gets affected by distance to the phone or like your Wi-Fi connection. I'm not really sure how that all works, but at least for my specific setup, it's working well. Almost at 27. What else do we got here?
Still rocking that bonus XP.
Sometimes it's gone immediately, and sometimes it'll just stay there all day. Beta test was around 100,000 players last time. Really? Riggy, for the December one?
Agent.
Yeah, I mean, I could see them hitting a few 100,000 maybe. I don't know. I have such a hard time like visualizing what a realistic player size would be for this.
Every day until they sent his ass to Rikers.
But now he's out?
Yeah, he tracked her down and took her. When I tried to stop him, the son of a bitch sucker punched me. Beat the hell out of me. Broke my damn leg.
Firefox,
What's your girlfriend's
you
name?
could either go through Ubisoft
Dawn.
support. I don't know if
And her
maybe
ex-husband's
Orion or Riggy
name
have
is
better
Mason
recommendations
Hayes,
for,
and I know where
they
to
were saying that
hold
they
up.
had issues with premium credits not showing up.
42nd and 5th. But there's Rikers everywhere there. So you need to be careful.
I
Always.
feel like that might be
think-
support more so than a
wish I
bug
could
report.
help.
Yeah, I think the
You
best. Yeah, I
Rest
think there's
up,
an
get better.
I think there's a way in
Things ready
game
for
to
dawn.
submit a ticket.
She'll be back
Not
here.
100% sure how to do that, but that's like the official recommendation, especially because it's like monetization and that type of stuff.
Yeah.
There should be an in-game way to do that.
Let's see, I can look right now.
I think if you, the gear, and then I think it's there at the bottom, I think.
The bottom is link account.
Oh, on the left under the
Oh.
reset button, the little person.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, that's what it is.
You can pull up a whole support menu in game. I didn't know that. So yeah, if you go in your settings and you click the headset icon on the left side, that should get you started. How do we continue our progress from the last beta? You can't. Everything gets wiped. It's a fresh start for launch.
You'd have to create a time machine and go back.
Is this on mobile only right now? Yes. I mean, mobile you can get on like an iPad, and then you can do PC emulators through like BlueStacks or Mumu. Ograz, I'm on mobile currently with a HDMI going to my capture card. It just ends up working the smoothest for me in terms of FPS and graphic settings and not having to tinker with a bunch of stuff. I tried Mumu and I had to like go into my BIOS and enable different stuff. I was like, this is getting complicated, so.
I didn't think anyone would step up after Barrett bought it.
It's simple
That's
enough.
what you
What's
get
up,
with your
Espresso?
cruiser.
I got my mom to play it.
Those
Hell
tatted
yeah.
up bastards are
I mean, that's kind of the
serious
interesting thing is what kind of
business.
what audiences and demographics will try Resurgence that normally would never touch Division 1 and 2. That's always been the kind of proposal is what new audiences can mobile bring to the franchise. I guess we shall see. And I think that's one of the neat things they're doing with the cross-game rewards is that if you play this and then you happen to log into Division 2, it gives you a level 40 boost. So like if you are somebody who would usually not play a console or PC game like Division 2, this does let you like boost straight to the end game by checking out Resurgence in Div 2. I think that's an interesting dynamic.
Back off, or I'll kill this bitch!
Oh my god. Oh my god. Thank you.
Carlos, I just have a standard Xbox controller. It's actually not the one that I normally use for when I'm on Xbox, because that's wired and it's a special like Razer one. This is just your standard stock Xbox controller, Bluetoothed over.
Don?
Yeah?
We keep getting more and more people
Dave
tuning in.
sent me.
I appreciate having
David's
us having nearly
alive.
300 people on
waiting for
YouTube
you.
and pushing 400 on
Awesome.
Twitch.
Oh my
Thank
god.
you all for hanging out.
Oh my god. Thank you.
Can I play it in my Steam or Legion? I would think no, but maybe someone knows better than me.
I don't know what Legion is, but I know you can't play it on your Steam Deck.
Can you access like a mobile storefront on Steam Deck? That was the only part that I didn't know. Someone asked me that before. Like, can you almost same as like Mumu if you could like access that? But I don't know.
Maybe.
I don't have one myself, so not sure. Legion Go. Yeah, I'm not terribly familiar with it, I'm sorry. Steam Deck in theory, but you need Waydroid to install mobile apps. Yeah. Also not my cup of tea. I don't know anything about any of that. I'm a simpleton playing off of my phone. Alright, I need one more good side mission. What's got good XP? Anything? Something above 3,000 ideally. I have nothing left that's over that. Okay, 25. I'll settle for that. So yeah, side missions, unlike Division 2, are static. It's best for you to... Well, you don't have to do them as you get them, but just know that you are going to outpace the amount of XP they reward.
Yeah, I mean, the thing is, like, those that give, like, 2K, for example, a nest at that level gives maybe 13 or 1,500. So...
Wait, really?
It's,
Even these ones? Oh, it's 75, you're right. Well,
it's 75, but that's with full bonus. So if you actually run that right now, you'll get, like, probably 1,200 experience.
I thought the listed values included the bonus. And then
Oh,
once it
yeah.
was...
So, right. Sorry. So right now, because you have bonus, you would get that full 75.
Okay.
The 2K for the quest, I think that does not include bonus.
Okay.
the 2K for the side quest is not. It's a bit of a mess to be honest. So
yeah, that needs to be a reactive element to be able to.
Yes, I'm fairly sure if you did that side quest, you would get way more than 2,000.
Okay.
For the nest, you'd only get that 7,500 if you have bonus XP.
But that's still probably more than the side mission. Plus, it's slightly more fun, so I'll do that. I need one more activity either way to get up there. Are there any camera FOV settings in this game? I don't believe so.
Not to my knowledge. Not that I've messed with.
Yeah. Nova said, Amumu isn't letting me use my trigger buttons. Is this normal? Unfortunately, Novas, we've heard similar reports this morning from people on Mumu. Taskman, I know, had a potential workaround. I forget what it was. But at the very least, I think, yes, people are running into that. Unfortunately, it's not like an officially supported, you know, experience by the devs, so I don't know what we might be looking at in terms of a fix on that.
And I think that my understanding is that's more of like your personal settings in Mumu than it has anything to do with the game.
Okay. Someone said press O, but DJ played it earlier, so he might know. Ryan, do you know why it won't let me do this nest solo? It's grayed out.
'Cause you're in a party probably. When so funny thing about this game, you could be in a party all by yourself. So like, see how you have your party menu and then left?
Yep, I just fixed it.
Yeah.
I see.
That's something that I would hope that they would fix, but we'll see, because that'll create other issues with other types of events that will come in the future. Maybe.
KGC, I'm doing it right now. We're playing with controller. Yeah, Wolfpack, we're running Xbox controller right now. That is the gameplay you're watching. Love Kills, how's it going? Thanks for being here. Game keeps freezing on 0% immediately after selecting a spec. Stir Fry, you running on your phone on an emulator, or how you playing? iPhone. I was going to try and re-download. I don't know if I've heard about a freezing issue on if you're playing on mobile. For
How
greater...
old is your
Oh, go ahead.
I was gonna say, how old is the iPhone?
Running on the iPhone 7 here.
I mean,
yeah. In general, for greater tech support, I know if you join the official Division Resurgence Discord, there's a lot of people willing to try and help out over there. Where, you know, you'd be able to share screenshots and more detailed info. Here we go, level 27.
Only 13 to go.
It's happening today, 100%. 24-hour stream.
You heard it here first.
Love Kill said always seen your YouTube, but never had a chance to see you live. With great job, appreciate your build videos. Thanks. That is very kind of you to say. Love Kills, I appreciate you coming by. Glad the builds help out. There's certainly going to be a lot more with the new season dropping soon.
Agent, Chloe here. I don't want to let you
Alex Boyko Canada loves you. You helped me out a ton with Div 2. Gonna keep liking and enjoying your stuff. Thank you very much, man. That is very flattering to know that Canada loves me. I love Canada. I've been there once, so I'd love to go back.
Easy peasy.
Easy peasy.
Don't they love everybody?
Just let me have this moment, man.
I was gonna say not to take that away from you.
Just let me have it, please. But thank you, Alex. That's very kind of you to say, man. The Twitch drops boss are for Resurgence. Yeah, people should actually be starting to get a lot of those. Can anyone confirm if they've been getting the drops so far? It's only a 2-hour track, so actually the third one should be coming up pretty soon here. At least for people who have been watching since the start. I got the hat. All right. As long as some are going through, then we're good. What's up, Luminous? Sorry if I didn't see you earlier. I see you in chat, though. Yeah, Riggy, I'm sorry. I'm sure you guys are swamped, but that's launch day. Launch week,
You
probably.
loved it. Don't tell you any differently.
And that's then, I mean, I saw a bunch of people on like Reddit and different Discord servers like freaking out this morning. I mean, that's any live game ever that's going to launch to a lot of anticipation is going to have issues. It's inevitable. What's up, Raptor? I just changed 2, which were the very core sliders. So on controller sensitivity, I just changed these 2 no scope axes ones. The X I put to 135 and the Y I put to 118. And I don't know. It's been feeling pretty good for me, so I've just left it there. What's up, Henry? Appreciate you being here, man.
Got the Jamiroquai hat. That's funny.
Hawks, I just got done playing for a couple of hours. Gotta say, I'm pleasantly surprised. Nice, man. Yeah, I mean, I think the problem is if you haven't played it, a lot of people see the graphics and they're like, why on earth would I play this over Division 1 and 2? And it's not meant as a replacement, right? I mean, those games are always still going to be the more comprehensive, the more detailed Division experiences, but as a complement to those and just as an addition to the franchise, I think Resurgence represents Division well if you're gonna do Division on mobile, right?
What's that?
Alright, we're now doing an actual campaign step here. What's up, Falcon? Are you going to do guides of Resurgence from now on alongside 2? We're not going to cover Resurgence as consistently as Div 2, primarily just because I don't have the time, unfortunately. But my plan is we're doing this coverage at launch, and then from here on out, like whenever they maybe add big new features or cool stuff to check out, we'll jump over and see what they're doing. But Division 2 is going to remain the focus for me at the channel. If I had a way to double the amount of hours in every day, maybe we could do both.
Antenna integrated into the network. Thanks, Agent. One more to go.
Lucas with the redeem message. They were playing teaching skills for Division 2. I don't know. Again, I have a dramatic lack of time for much these days. Maybe. I mean, certainly never say never. It'd be fun to team up sometime.
Well, this is Judy from next door.
But it's kind of the same problem I run into when so many wonderful people who watch the videos and streams want to group up. And I'm like, if I had a way to warp time to do it with everyone at once, that would be incredible, but alas. I do hear that there are some pretty good beginner guides, though, on YouTube from this channel. What was his name? It was like Rouge Gold or something. You could check those out.
Rouge Gold. Love it.
Agent.
Dude, the funniest, I don't think he'll mind me telling this story, but there was this one time that Sergeant Graybeard, who was a fellow Division 2 content creator, he was sending me a piece of physical mail for this unrelated thing.
Agent, I
And
could use your help.
he thought it would be funny to put our channel names as the sender and recipient. Apparently the letter, the package, like, went back to this UPS store, and the person that called him was like, "Hi, I have some questions about a package that was sent from a gray beard to a Rouge Gold." It's just like, yeah, that about tracks if you're gonna put those in.
Well, did he actually spell it Rouge Gold, or
No, I don't think he did. I think the person just read it wrong.
just well, and it's just funny because like you know, you've played WoW, like that's
yeah,
the
yeah.
joke all this time. Like no one knows how to spell rogue, so everyone spells it Rouge. So
Yeah, that was a pretty funny one.
that's good.
There is Dark Zone in PvP. We were playing it a little bit earlier, and I think we're going to do some runs before the end of the stream with Orion here. But yes, there's Dark Zone and there is Conflict. I would love to play some Conflict. I've never gotten to during one of the betas just due to lack of player population, and I don't think we're going to be able to today because I'm a bit leveled past. Or no, what you said, it unlocks at a certain level, right? It's like 15 or something. So
I think so. I think it's pretty early.
it'll still take people at least a minute to get there and want to queue into it. Prox chat? I honestly don't know. Do we know if it has Prox chat?
Updating firmware.
I don't know.
Do you
I
see
know
Is
like
there anything you
it
can
has the ability
Those
to
empires have
talk
more than quadrupled our close coverage. We're all
to
good
your
now.
teammates.
Thanks again.
Like you can talk to your teammates through the game, but I don't know if that extends to proximity chat,
Right.
like proper proximity chat.
Maybe tomorrow or the day after. Yeah, I imagine that's when a lot of the matchmaking pools for certain activities will start filling up.
Can't wait.
Do not believe there's Prox chat. Got it. Mandasaur, yes, I'm using a Xbox controller right now, Bluetooth straight to my phone. I hit another level lock. I gotta get 28 now. I still have my bones though. I might do that other nest.
A new nest every 15 minutes.
And then we're 90 minutes out from the daily XP reset. That's probably like right around when I'm going to be getting off though. Sadly. Suggestions have been made. That'd be cool. I mean, it would also probably be, imagine you're just running around the DZ and you hear like somebody's speaker phone feeding in. It'd just be like madness. Can you play it on PC with Google Play? You have to download an emulator. So, BlueStacks or Mumu. But then you can access the Play Store through those apps and play it that way. Prox chat in this? It sounds like it's only for your group, Henry. So like people in your team you can talk to over voice, but otherwise you gotta otherwise you can't hear like enemy teams in the DZ or stuff like that. Lil Chico, how you doing? Hello, hello. No Fire TV app? I don't know, man. That's really stretching my my knowledge base.
Literally, like Android devices, like mobile devices, and then you can emulate it through an Android emulator, which emulates a mobile device. Anything else is no bueno.
Slater, I am on mobile directly. this gameplay straight off of iPhone with a HDMI going to my monitor. I can't aim or shoot through PC through Mumu. Yeah, Petters, unfortunately, we've heard similar reports from people, and I don't know what the fix is going to be. The important thing to reiterate is that emulators are not officially supported by the team. You're totally okay to use it. Like they're not going to take sanctions on you or anything, but it's not an experience that they are developing or supporting. So there might be some jank and some bugs.
Because of all the settings, it's just so hard to, you know, what is your device? What is your settings? What is your... It's just like almost impossible for them to be like a whole computer tech support team just to support emulators.
Yeah. I can't even imagine, like, we already think it's hard enough for, you know, like the Div 2 team to make stuff run on last-gen consoles, but if you're a mobile team trying to support, what, like 100 different devices and of different years and...
Right, you're right. I mean, it's already hard enough for them just to support the hundreds of devices that are out there.
Right.
Then add on emulation.
Hell yeah, Riggy. I've got my shirt on, which also no one can see, but I'm sporting, I'm repping.
I've got my non-dev hoodie on. Boo.
Your non-dev hoodie?
My non-dev hoodie.
Is that just a regular hoodie?
It's the black. Well, it's still a Division hoodie.
Okay, okay.
It's the black one from the Ubisoft store.
Oh yeah. It'd be cool if they added like a few Resurgence pieces to that now that it's out.
Yeah, a bunch of people have already been asking James about it. I mean, to be fair, Tixie's been asking James about it for probably 3 years now.
Yeah. Trey, sounds good, man. Appreciate you coming through and hanging out. Hope you have a good rest of your day. All right, what do we want to do to get through this? I do think I need to donate to the clan and show people off the clan space. This is another thing we were talking earlier about, like what Division 3 could learn from this. It's pretty cool that Resurgence has clans have their own.
It's broken. It's not gonna let you go.
Oh, really?
Yeah, like the whole clan, everything is down.
Okay, well, in normal circumstances, you can go to a clan base and walk around, but we will not be doing that right now.
Yeah, it is very broken, and I don't know why.
So, Relentless, likewise, man. Thank you for being here. Have a good one.
I mean, I'm happy to not get a new clan application email every 3 minutes, though.
Yeah.
I logged in because I'm, you know, well, actually, you should be getting them too because you're
Right.
you're a leader. But before it crashed, I think I'm sitting on like 75 messages, and that was even before servers launched.
Yeah.
It was from like the
Approval.
Yeah, all that.
The clans are filling up. Tetra, this is on mobile directly.
And there's only, you know, like, I think it's like 34 spots or something. Like, it's not many.
Right. We can explore the world a little bit, get some more fast travel points unlocked.
This is military grade.
Yeah, the battery isn't going to last long, I think, on many phones. Like, whenever I play, like, the way I have it right now is I have my cord port is HDMI adapter, and then I have my phone on a wireless charger to keep it from dying. So, in some form, if you're going to do it, you need that. That's kind of why Backbone is nice, because you can plug... It has a port on it that that lets you charge and have audio and play at the same time?
I mean, there's fairly inexpensive little hubs that you can buy on Amazon. If you're familiar with like Anchor, who makes all kinds of stuff. I think it's like 20 bucks, and it's a USB-C hub that plugs into your phone, and then in the hub will have an HDMI port and another USB-C port to charge your phone and then connect to a monitor, so you can do it that way as well.
That's why I want to know if that one that I have, that I told you that I ran into so many troubles with, if it's just like a bad brand or it's faulty, because it's not Anchor. I probably should have gotten a more comprehensive one, but...
And like even the Anchor one, after a long period, like I did have it like go out on me, and I don't know if it like overheating it, but it works now. I had no issues with it. It worked flawlessly during early access.
Yeah.
But the one thing I'll say though is I don't think the pass-through is very good to the monitor. I know like the graphics were pretty bad, and they're not usually that bad, so I don't know. But it worked. I didn't have to worry about charging and displaying it.
Yeah. I might actually
But that's a good
switch mine from charging to cooling, just to make sure.
Especially, yeah, especially long term, because I don't know how good it is for your phone.
But now I have my
There you go.
cooler going, so it should keep it from terribly overheating. What are the chances that dedicated Division players port over to Resurgence anyway? I have no idea. I mean, I would think more people would just kind of play it in conjunction or on the side, you know?
That's gonna be the thing. Once the game, like once you level up in Resurgence, it's gonna be very similar cadence to that of Division 2, right? So especially with the way the seasons work, it's like whatever new stuff comes out, you can do that. So they very much so can complement your playtime.
Yeah.
You just gotta get through that initial grind.
Ghosty, I do have a blue screen build. If you type in !build, it will link you to the video that goes over all my recommended builds, and it's in there. Oh, sorry. No, Lucas just did it. I'm catching up. What's up, Neo? If you have a weird rolled piece and go to prototype, will it re-roll your piece or just RNG the stats higher? It will RNG the stats higher. Anything you upgrade to prototype keeps the same stats and aspects of the piece, but just the actual values go higher. So Oscar, there is a setting that you have to change for FPS. If you go into settings down here, and then you go to the picture frame, then you can choose frame rate, resolution, graphics. By choosing high, at least on my device, I'm locked to standard and medium graphics, so on the low end. Whereas if you go medium, then it's 45 FPS. You might be able to push those a little bit higher, but there's some scaling to be done there. Eagle, what's up? First time here, coming back to Division 2. Rogue, you're my favorite streamer. Eagle, that's very kind of you. Thank you for being here. Thank you for saying that. Also, Afro Asari, hope I'm saying that right. Welcome to, well, not welcome to. Thank you for the Twitch Prime. Appreciate it greatly. Matt Kane coming in with the 300 bits. How you doing, sir? Said, hey, everyone, how's the game? The game is good. We are playing the game. The game is fun. Some people are running into, launch day issues and whatnot, but hopefully a lot of those will get sorted before too long. Thank you as always, sir, for the generosity. Burgundy, I'm liking it. It's not my first experience with Resurgence. I've played it a number of times over the years from betas and tests and whatnot, and I've had early access the past few days to really dive into it and learn it. But Yeah, I mean, is it going to replace Division 1 or 2 for me? No. But whenever I am on vacation and want a Division fix or just want a change of pace in terms of systems and gameplay, I think it's a fun little alternative. Yes, that is true, what Ninja said. There are a lot of weapons that they've done in here that are different from the base game. If we go into the armory, I think almost every category has something new. Yeah, SMGs has the MP40, Copperhead, the PSH. I know LMGs, there's a bunch of different ones. The Lewis gun, the UMAX. Some of those. I know in ARs they have like the AN94, STG, Type 81, M8A1. So yeah, there's actually a lot of new, I'd say there's more new weapons that Resurgence is bringing than we had in Division 2 compared to 1, if I'm recalling correctly.
Yeah, there's like, it's like 92 or 87 or total weapons in the game. It's pretty wild.
Yeah, that's crazy.
And there's no like duplicates like a vector. It's just a vector. There's not I guess that's not true. There's a first wave vector and a regular vector, but there's not like the TAC vector and the black market vector and the military vector and the there's only a couple copies like that.
Yeah. How big is the game? I think it was like I can't remember. The install size?
I think it's like 9 gigs, 10 gigs, it's in between there.
Okay. Yeah, Taskman said just shy of 10. Around 10 gigs. Oh, here we go. I got some new side missions with good XP.
Thing is, with like commendations, you're gonna want to do literally everything anyway. You'll eventually be the person that has to run around the map and collect all the collectibles.
Yeah.
Because commendations gives you power, which is crazy. I mean, it's very, very minuscule, but...
Right.
All hell is still breaking loose in Pennsylvania Plaza.
Yeah, from a technical level, Scarecrow, it's pretty impressive.
Could you head over there and put a stop to that? That's what you do, isn't it? Kick bad guy ass. I'll see what I can do.
A new agent is joining your team.
Curious coming in with the resub at tier 1. Thank you very much. Said hi Rogue, hi Chad, hi Orion.
Hey, Q. Missed you earlier.
Thank you greatly for supporting the channel, supporting me. MTV, the prologue section of Resurgence is before Division 1 because we're actually a first wave agent. But then the bulk of the story and like where where I'm at right now is between Division 1 and 2. So it's after Div 1. But you still get to see some of the characters like Faye and like Candle and all of them.
Mommy Faye.
But I would say like, I think Div 1 takes place in January. The January after Black Friday. And so I would think this is around like February.
Yeah, I think he literally says like I've been in a coma for a month, I think is...
Yeah, yeah.
I think it even sets it up that way. Actually, question for you. Before you do that, can you open your inventory and look at your OS protocol?
Yep. There it is.
Go on your OS. Okay, so you don't have a dupe, but there, I don't know if you've been deleting them or not, but just so you know, there is a way to upgrade. I know I've talked about dupes for like the high-end OS protocols. All of these have dupes. So if you click on upgrade.
I have done this before where I put some of them in. Yeah, the quick select.
Oh, okay, okay. So you know how to do it. Okay, okay.
But I don't know. I still don't know if that's like worth doing with a blue because I don't have a good purple one yet.
Yeah, so I believe once you do it, like you don't lose that much to do it, and if you're gonna hold on to the blue, it's worth doing, but it's
Okay.
it's just that's not the most intuitive. Like the upgrade path, it doesn't really. I don't even know if there's a tutorial in game that explains the upgrading talent path.
Just hit that. You can even find comms of characters talking about your Div 1 agent and their feats. Is that true? That's really cool, if so. I found one that was with James Dragov from Warlords in Div 2. But if there's ones that reference your Div 1 character, that's really cool.
Get out of here.
Yeah, I want to say there's one where it's like you hear two guys talking and they're like, a division agent came in and slaughtered everybody. And it's meant to be in reference to your original Div 1 agent.
I can't wait to see you bleed.
Yeah, if they state like
You got nowhere to run,
an
nowhere
old
to hide.
mission location or something.
Yeah, yeah. I don't remember exactly where, but yeah, it's like very clearly a reference. And then it's just how you you go around and murder everybody.
Yeah.
Every ass I could find.
Good old
hand. Why should you get all the fun?
Fallout, I'm on mobile. I'm not using an emulator. But BlueStacks and Moo are the two that I know a lot of people have used.
Potts is back. Do you want him to join and we can do a couple dark zone runs?
Yeah, let's run it. I've kind of just been meandering around here. Go back to the base. Yeah, I'm down for a few runs of that, and then I'm probably not going to stay on too much longer after that, and I'm a little sleep deprived.
Yeah, no, I hear you. I have a doctor's appointment. Well, I have a vet appointment for my dog at 4, so.
Oh, there we go.
I have about another 40 minutes. What's up, Potts?
What's up, man?
What's up, dude?
What's up,
Hello
bro?
to the stream.
Hello, chat.
We have another Resurgence expert here to answer even more questions.
Oh no.
Talk to you.
I'm gonna have to watch you now.
No pressure.
So yeah, we're gonna run Dark Zone with these two, but they're both at level 40, so everyone is going to notice that the scaling is a bit different to where I'm gonna be shooting marshmallows, but it's alright. We'll get good progress.
Loading up right now.
No rush. Ron, so I just have a HDMI adapter plugged into my phone port, and then an HDMI cable from the phone to a monitor. Simple as that. But you can get those adapters anywhere. I think I got mine at Best Buy. Matt, I don't entirely know. I'm not familiar with Logitech G Cloud. I don't think it's on there though. I think you have to be running it off of a mobile device in some form, even if that's via emulation.
Can I talk to you?
What happened to the dog that used to hang around the Ooh, entrance. I don't know. I did see a clip of somebody petting a dog somewhere in the game, but I don't know where that is.
I'm not sure.
You're supposed to know these things. Where's the dog?
I know.
I thought there was a dog like next to the base of op.
That's what someone was just saying. Maybe I'm gonna go out here and look.
Alright. I am in. Send an invite, whatever.
Echo available for playback.
Do you want to
nearby.
set it up, Orion?
Yeah, I can do that. I can definitely do that.
Yeah, if anyone needs a bit of a emulator tutorial, Livid just put one in the chat, and I think it should still be pinned, that DJ put together a few tests ago, where he walks through Mumu and settings on there, so. I'm not using Mumu myself, but from my understanding, that was a very good guide and got people up and running on there, if you want to play that way.
The Tickle is online. I'm gonna invite him.
Seems he's on there
I
anyway.
actually see him right now. He's by the DZ vendor, so.
Well, there we go, we got a full 4-stack.
Queuing us up. I'm not even gonna ask him. Just invited him. And we're
DJ.
doing-
Doesn't have a choice.
Nope.
Look at this
that
guy
guy.
with the full hunter uniform. Dropping hundreds of dollars already.
I feel attacked.
Yeah, but at least I know you're coming at it from the perspective of being a pure fan. He just wants to look good in his videos.
I did it so I can tell you guys how much each step cost. We'll go with that.
Yeah, you're doing it for science. You're doing it
Yeah,
for a
yeah,
good
yeah.
cause. His reasons
Oh,
are
have you guys
purely
tried
selfish.
conflict yet?
We've not tried conflict, or at least I've not.
Reception
Oh, man.
limited.
I've tried to queue into it
Coverage only.
probably a dozen different times.
Dang.
It just times out.
Dang. I got it. Heading straight towards mid.
Yeah.
All right, so again, be warned, everybody watching. These guys are about to carry me because I'm not level 40.
Signature.
Let's see if I just shoot a red bar.
Yeah, be careful.
I can do some damage, but it's noticeable.
I think your damage is fairly normalized. I think they normalize it. It says
Oh,
40, right? I don't know.
Yeah.
Maybe not, but you did a lot of damage to that guy.
They're doing a lot of damage to me. I mean, I lost 60% of my health from that one guy.
NGN in the house.
NGN in the
NGN.
house?
I'm surprised, or I'm sad I didn't get a friend request from NGN in game. He's on the Americas servers.
Nice,
Is he
dude.
really?
We should get him in.
He is.
NGN, where
he
are you,
said
sir?
it's gotta be wild for him, but I heard.
Yeah, is there some desync going on there? How you doing, man? What class? I am Vanguard. Commando, specifically.
I'm gonna wait for a rogue.
Sorry. Hold on.
No, it's okay.
Are we clearing this landmark, or are we?
No, we're gonna go to the underground landmark.
Oh, okay.
I'm just messing with Tickle because he's not in comms, so he's following me. So, just running back and forth to be mean to him. Because he deserves it.
He's on 2 servers. Oh, he's going all out. I would imagine, I would guess then, America and Asia. But maybe not.
Yeah, I would think there's no like oceanic server, so.
What did I do, Livid? Why am I slowpoke?
Down we go.
Oh, putting the link on YouTube?
No, we were waiting on you to follow us in the DZ.
Oh. And then I'm slow to understand the chat message. I'm just running a little behind on all things in life today.
It's alright. I'm very sleep deprived as well.
Sealy, how's it going? Good to see you. Oh, he's on EU. So NGN, you're just going for maximum lag, no matter where you play. Still having a few issues with graphics settings. On your phone or on emulator? Oh yeah, that hurts. How are they level 40 already? So there has been early access that was open the past few days to select people. And so all 4 of us had access to early access. They just were more dedicated in grinding than I was.
You essentially have had no life since early access.
Rogue slacking, I am. And I was trying to get videos out. We did a pretty big Div 2 one yesterday and a big Resurgence one this morning, so stuff takes time.
We'll go north.
125. Well then, Ricky, you can't be getting on my case if you're 2 below me. Actually, almost 28. I'm surprised. I don't know how my daily bonus is still going.
Don't what is it? Don't look a gift house in the gift horse in the mouth. Is that the?
Don't look a house in the horse.
Yeah, there you go. Some adage that I can't comprehend at the moment.
Oh, I'm starting to get tier 1 drops.
Are you? Oh well, we just killed the heroic boss. So.
I have a T1 shotgun and knee pad in my inventory.
You lucky dog. What shotgun?
Actually, let me get out of the sewer before I.
Oh yeah. Oh shit, you're still there.
That's
All right,
okay,
hold on.
I'm at 75. I'll be good.
I'll wait for you.
Stream seems really choppy. Try reloading just refreshing the page of the stream midnight. That usually fixes those issues. What shotgun? A KSG.
What did it roll? Unhinged and Swift Taunt. Unhinged is good. Swift Taunt's not good, but
Yeah, those attributes are bad, but I do have firearms on it, so mixed bag.
The holster's not bad though, for you especially.
Yeah.
At T1, weapons start rolling with 2 talents.
Serious trauma detected.
Yeah, my entire campaign journey, Chad, has been carried by this backpack talent. It's essentially almost a better version of Unbreakable. Taking damage restores 50% of max health when your health is below 20.
Dude,
30 seconds.
I'm so jealous that you have that. I still have yet to get it, and I'm dying. Literally dying. Not having it.
Yeah. It's just like, I mean, it's too good. Anytime you go below, for every 30
really
seconds,
is.
of course, every time you go below 20, you just get a free boost.
There should be an emergency measures too as well. I wonder what it. So in the talents, when they change, it's like the orange numbers, I think, change is what it is. So it probably changes to a higher threshold and more.
Dang.
Value.
If it went like 60 or 70 on a 30 threshold, that would be wild.
That's probably what it is, 60 and 30.
That's wild.
Yeah, the second tier talents are very strong.
Francis, the game has launched. You can download it on, yeah, as Riggy said, the Google Play Store, Apple
A new
App
agent is
Store,
joining your team.
whatever all
I
those
like
things are
to
called.
Don't give a gift house a wooden nickel.
Something like that. Olden Gray, thank you very much for coming in with the Twitch Prime. I appreciate the support.
Is this wave 2?
Dumpster,
No?
correct. This is only on mobile devices and emulators if you're on PC, but I have a controller Bluetooth to my phone.
Agent in need of backup.
Oh, shoot,
A
what?
new agent is joining your team.
On fire.
Yeah, this is not
Oh shit,
good.
I'm gonna die for sure. Oh no. thought it was big ran. Oh, it is big ran fire. I think there's an issue with fire damage here.
Is there?
It stacks up so fast and does so much damage.
Trying to hit that weak one on the side.
Yeah, this is the best and worst boss. Fire makes it really like lethal, but because of all the containers, he dies so fast.
Maybe it's intentional then, because he has so many weak points, he just deals more damage.
Well, the other flamethrower guys do just as much fire damage.
Oh, okay. Then maybe not. Ron Burgundy and trying to think of how to say your full name with the numbers, but Kami, thank you both very much for the Twitch primes.
Ooh, I see a torpedo gnome in the chat.
Is a torpedo gnome in the chat? Indeed. Hello, torpedo. How you doing? Happy launch day. Yeah, a huge quality of life thing that we need is being able to scroll through the loot pile to pick up certain pieces.
Agreed.
That's a rough one.
We have time to go up and do another boss.
Okay.
Or we can extract. I don't know. Doesn't matter to me.
We can get one more. I think
Are you
we got time.
You have full loot, or
Yeah, but
okay.
Just in the name of the game, huh?
Well, and we'll get you XP. That's fine.
Yeah, that's mostly what I'm going for anyway.
Yeah. Torpedo
Doing
gnome,
good.
if you're
Happy
gonna play, I'll save you a clan spot.
Yeah, join Paragons.
Put him down! Cover all guys! Perfect angle, perfect range. It's quite a plan, but... Target is healing up.
The whole clan is gonna be reserved for for dreamers and
Be the most hated clan in the game.
oh my god,
Dang,
it's
Crash,
him.
what weapon do you have? I see you just chunking them down.
Almost God roll KSG.
Nice.
Yeah. You could ask Brian how he got his God roll.
Yeah, funny story. Yeah, I mean, some of the talents on the weapons are very strong. KSG can be very strong with the right talents. But I know we talked about the way loot works, and it's still stuff we have to figure out.
Yeah.
But we figured out that if I have loot and a rogue kills me, the loot that they pick up is not the same loot that I had in my backpack. So it's very interesting how that works. So still trying to figure out exactly how that works, but the way we figured that out is Trash and I were testing it. Trash had picked up like a random sniper rifle. I killed him. This guy wants you really bad. Picked up a random sniper rifle. I killed him to pick up the loot.
Right.
And it turns out that what I picked up was a very, very strong KSG instead. So I got my badass shotgun by killing Trash.
That's so weird. So it just like autofills different.
Yeah, it's just.
I think the premise is to prevent trading and sharing loot.
Oh.
Because like what our thought was is like if I get a really good weapon that would be better for you than it is for me, then I can leave the party, have you kill me, and then give it to you, because there's no other way to share loot in the game, even if you're in a party. So I think that's just their way of saying, yeah, we don't want you sharing loot.
Huh.
So yeah, it's unfortunate. We're still doing some testing to better understand exactly how it works, but like if you say, even with proxy chat, like, oh, I have this awesome gun, if someone kills you for it, they're not gonna get that gun from you.
Right.
Kind of. But I imagine combating the RMT aspect of it, because yeah, you can say, hey Reddit, I have this god rolled awesome gun.
Yeah.
Come and kill me in the DZ. Now, like, obviously with a 20-minute timer, that makes it a lot harder, right? But I'm sure, you know, anything you can monetize, people will find a way to monetize.
Yeah, 100%.
So now there's no way to share loot. And what we need to test next is, like, I know in Div 2, there's that concept of a rogue stole my loot, I'm going to go track him down, kill him before he extracts and try and get it back.
Yeah.
I think your loot's just gone. If you die, your loot's just gone. Now, it's not to say that when you kill him back and go to take it back that there's not something better there, but
right.
There's probably not a lot of value in really chasing a guy down.
Other than the thrill of PvP.
Yeah.
Livid asked
And
a question that you could probably better answer than I could. Said, am I correct to assume to not upgrade any lower gear to save resources? Same thing applies as other games?
So when you upgrade gear and then you dismantle it, you get 90% of your resources back. So it's both, like, yes, some of it is gone, but you obviously want to upgrade to make yourself stronger, but so you don't want to just willy-nilly spend them, but it's not bad to spend them. It's really only an issue when you get to the higher levels and your gear gets above level 40. Above level 40, it requires a purple material that is more rare. Everything else is easily farmable. So up until level 40, my advice, like, level to your heart's content. Obviously, like, if you're upgrading different shit every level, every time it drops, you're gonna run short on materials. But as Rogue has been saying, if you find a decent piece, you can pretty much carry it with you to the end, or, you know, a lot further. And those items are like, yeah, definitely, I'm gonna fully upgrade it.
Yeah.
Once you get to 40, you have to be a lot more purposeful, because essentially every time you level something up and then try to make a change, you are losing more rare resources. Now, you can go into missions and farm that shit to your heart's content. It's not rate limited, but you then do have to spend more time to farm it. But this Warren standard gear probably don't need to worry about. Yeah, correct.
Yeah, because rarity still supersedes, like,
yes,
stat brackets.
Yeah, and that's in the beginning, like, until about level probably 15 to 20, you're leveling up pretty fast. So there's always the chance to get new stuff. But if you find, like, a good piece, then carry it with you, right? You guys ready to go back in?
Yeah.
Cool.
Always, bro.
Back to back. Is there a limit to how many things you can, like, how many drops of gear you can have saved up in your stash from these runs? Like, do I need to go and clear it every time?
I don't know. I've gotten above, like, 15 and not had an issue, so
then we're good.
I don't know if there's a limit. I know that there's a time. Like, the mail will only stay there for, I think it's like 30 days or something. It's quite a long time. But I don't know if, like, to say you stacked up 100 mails, that would be okay. I don't know.
Yeah. Sealy coming in with the 5 gifted. Thank you very much. If anyone on Twitch just got gifted a sub by Sealy, please drop a thank you in the chat.
But going back to materials, I know, like, gear, when you deconstruct, you get 90% of your materials back. For mods and everything like that, you do, like, when you then roll them forward into a new mod, you do keep 100%, which is good. But they do then charge you the full amount of credits, meaning, like, money. So money could get a little tight.
Right.
Down the line, so be cognizant of that. But again, that shouldn't prevent you from doing some upgrading. I mean, for clarity, all of my mods are still level 1, just because I haven't fully invested into them yet, and I'm doing okay. I think if you want to do that, you can do that. It's not going to hurt you that bad, but just keep that in mind.
Yeah.
The biggest worry is your OS protocol, the watch protocol. When you invest in that and then you need to make a change, you lose 20% of it. You only retain 80%. Those materials are a little more rare, and you have to farm them from the weekly bounty. So those are ones where, like, in the beginning, maybe just throw on like a blue OS, because you get one from the, I can't think of the event, but there's an event where it's like, get to a certain point, you get a blue suppressive firepower OS. It is quite strong. For pretty much every class, you would be okay to throw that on and then just level that along with your agent career manual, and you should be okay. Then wait until you get to the higher levels and you can farm a purple OS, and that would be my recommendation, to wait, because you lose a lot there.
You see, people, this is why we bring them along, so you get the master class on tips that I would have no concept of telling you.
Yeah, but I always take so long to explain it.
That's okay. Saves my voice a little bit.
I know. But yeah, it's just, this isn't a game that you have to like min-max everything, but I definitely wouldn't say just go buck crazy and level everything.
Yeah, yeah. Olden Gray also coming in with the 5 gifted. Thank you again, both to Celia and yourself. Appreciate the generosity and support. If anyone got gifted a sub from either of those two wonderful folk, please help me share the appreciation by saying thank you in the chat. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I saw somebody ask, Travis said, where do you find the Warlord? You get it from the season pass. That's where I got mine. You can get it for free on there, but it is much later on. If you pay, it drops sooner. I think you mentioned you can get one from like Lone Wolf, right? Is that right?
So in the beta you could. We have not pushed to the higher levels of Lone Wolf to double check it.
Okay.
If you look at any item in the game, there's an option to click find, and it should tell you like where that comes from. It's not always accurate. So if you look at the Warlord and you click that find,
yeah,
it probably will say Lone Wolf, but
it does say
not.
level 20 or higher to obtain. Lone Wolf. So yeah, Warlord is either pass or certain Lone Wolf levels. Oh my goodness, yeah, that fire hurts.
But for example, Lady Death, which used to be farmed in the DZ, is now on the DZ vendor. And if you look at the Lady Death find, it tells you that it's farmable in the DZ. So some of that stuff was not updated properly yet.
Yeah. Almost missed it. Sealy coming in with 10 gifted on YouTube as well. That's very kind of you. Sealy, as always, cannot thank you enough. I might have missed it a minute ago, but if anyone on YouTube got gifted a sub from that, please say thank you as well. Every single week.
Let's
Sealy
go south this
being
time.
too generous.
To the south.
Tony, no emulator here. I'm on mobile with an HDMI going to my monitor. Mr. Splinter Shield in the chat. We're having all the celebrity cameos today. What's up, sir?
Yeah. Splinter Shield's NA, right? Gotta hit him up to play on the American server too.
Yeah, he should be picking America. Unless he just wants to go crazy and play on the Asia servers.
Uh-oh. What's a gal gotta do? I know a guy that can give rolls. I'll have to talk to Tixie, because Tixie, I'll talk to Tixie Livid.
Livid, it will be made so. I have no dog in the fight, but I'm gonna say it will be made so.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be one of those better to ask for forgiveness than permission. So we'll see.
What is the best class here? I'm using Demolition, but I'm not sure if it did the right thing. Necro.
Roll gold, not getting veteran though. No, I'm kidding.
Not for me. That's okay.
not for you. For Livid though, I'll do it for Livid.
I have admin status in the clan, so that's my claim to fame.
There you go.
Necro, I would not say that there is a wrong choice. I believe if properly built, they're all quite strong. It just depends on what kind of playstyle do you want. If demo sounds like your kind of playstyle, you like the skills and the explosions, like I think you should totally go with it.
Yeah, the benefit there, maybe you touched on it, but I was laughing at the Rouge Gold comment from Livid. That you're not.
I didn't even see it at first.
You're not beholden to that choice. Like at level 10, it gives you the option to change your spec. Like I quite frequently change my spec because my bulwark spec is 30, so now I play everything else as a tech operator. Just to spread out and level up the spec. Like, obviously, like going through the story gets you a lot of specialization XP. So it's just a slower slog on a secondary, but it doesn't. It just takes time.
Yeah, so just like in Div 2, there's a specialization coordinator in the base that you can go to and freely swap between them.
You don't even have to do that. You can just go into menu. Yeah, if you go to your menu and just click on character, at the bottom it gives you the option to change specialization. You can do that anywhere that is not in an instanced mission.
Did not realize. That's a huge quality of life improvement over Div 2 then. Go back to the NPC every time.
Yeah, you do not. But like you can't do it within a mission, which, you know, I understand because there's ways to like cheese it, you know. But
right.
Oh my god, I'm always full.
There's no way to get the back size beyond 9, is there?
No, I wish.
Yeah. The mods and VIPs are having some crazy conversations in the chat right now. No problem, Necro. Hope you enjoy.
Do one more. Yeah, we'll do one more. We got good DPS going.
Oh, my daily finally ran out, but I'm almost 29. So.
Just in time for another 40 minutes. You'll be back at it.
It's actually not bad, given I started at 26 this stream. Although I guess I had.
Guys, backpack is humongous. Are you talking about the rogue skin backpack? It's giant. It's fucking giant.
I think they might have been talking about the boss we were fighting.
Oh yeah, the boss too. Yeah. That's got a giant backpack too.
Rogue and DJ Paranow must be dreaming. He's in here. He's not talking though. He's not in voice.
He I don't know. He said something in team chat, but it's got filtered, so I don't know what he said.
I didn't even see that. He was streaming for like 7.5 hours, so he might just be taking a break.
I don't know. I don't want to say profanity, but like the nanny filter in chat is pretty strict.
Ooh, I'm getting hit hard. Oh.
That guy has so. What is with that guy's armor bar? Do you see that guy's armor bar?
Which guy?
The cleaner boss. He's got like. You see how he's got like 10 little blue bars? Why is it so many?
For me, it looks like the usual amount, I want to say.
Does it? Oh no.
Maybe it's a visual thing.
We have so many enemies around us.
Yeah,
Good
this
luck
is.
living.
I don't even know who to shoot.
Oh fuck.
I think we just gotta ignore those guys behind us.
Save Angelo, save trash. Oh, you might be fucked, trash. I might be fucked. Oh, nope, you're fucked.
Probably won't be on until year 8. Postman, that sounds so ominous if we didn't have the knowledge that it was dropping in 2 days. I won't be on until year 8. Find me then. I got a gold commendation completed. Boss Dog, what's up, man? Right, Splinter? I mean, yeah, the graphics are obviously one thing that a lot of people are gonna like or dislike, but in terms of the actual floor plan of the DZ and just the Division 1 map in general, it is crazy how similar things get.
Get behind someone else! Hit him now while they're healing!
Serious trauma detected.
Over there! Keep them covered while they move!
I don't know what to keep.
Keep the best stuff, obviously.
Good call.
You want pro advice, you're gonna get pro advice.
Perfect angle, perfect range!
Just having to go and try and deconstruct stuff. Yeah. I want this vector. Oh, that was not the vector. It'd be nice if it showed you too, like just from the glance, if it was like a tier 2 or tier 1.
Like on the ground?
Yeah.
There's a lot. I wish it gave you a preview. I wish you could scroll loot. There's a lot of little things that maybe in time, but I mean this works for now, and I get to play it, so.
Alright. I might call it after this one. My phone's getting pretty hot.
Yeah.
We're getting
All
some.
good, man.
We're getting a few frame stutters here. I ran it on the cooler until it said low battery and I switched back.
Yeah, I had an issue. The tablet I played on in early access, with it plugged in, like charging actively, it still drained more battery than it was charging, which was wild to me. But that might have been because of the hub. The hub might have limited its charging capability.
True.
But I burned through, like, throughout the day, I slowly lost battery power in my tablet, even though it was fully plugged in the whole time.
On this setup with the wireless, I don't lose, but it charges at like, it barely goes up while I'm playing.
Yeah.
Live it jumping out. I will try to get some sleep, Live it, I will. Thank you for hanging out as always. Good to see you. Low 2, I got you. I got you with the drops, the hunter masks.
Live it at me in the TDR Discord, please. So I don't have to find your name. Yeah.
Loading done. Ready to leave.
That also means you're not allowed to kill me in the DZ when you find me, though. She already left.
Nice. Alright, Chad, yeah, I think we're gonna wind down. I need some food and some sleep. And after our late start from the tech issues, I'm feeling frazzled. Need to need to recoup a bit before we head into Year 8 Season 1. But thank you all very much for tuning in today to take a little look at Resurgence. If you're starting out and you need more tips, we did put out a guide on the YouTube channel this morning, so feel free to go over and check that out. I have to give a big shout out to both Trash for jumping in and running some of those, but Orion as well for hanging out and answering so many questions from people.
Of course.
I think many people found that to be very useful.
Glad I could help in some small way.
Absolutely.
Yeah, and again, if you guys have more questions, I mean, join the TDR Discord. Feel free to ask anyone there, or if it's a question for me specifically, feel free to throw me a DM. But the TDR Discord in general is a great place for questions, and hope to see you guys there.
Yeah. And that's probably the best spot to get like news updates, right? If there's any like patches going out or things.
Yes.
All that stuff. Cool. Yeah, shout out as well to Taskman and Riggy for hanging out in chat from the Resurgence community as well. The game's now out. Hopefully it keeps going well and yeah. Postman, don't get on me about young people being tired. Come on.
I know.
Be on my
this
side.
Guy. Don't even get me started on that one. Don't even get me started. Guy's a young buck. So, no, just giving you a hard time. I know you. I mean, you got less sleep than I got. So.
It was partially self-inflicted, so that's how it goes.
Well, that's with youth as well.
Definitely. Cheers again to everyone hanging out. That was a very fun time, and we had a ton of people in, so hope you got to see some of Resurgence, and yeah, it is out on the platforms to try out for yourself if you so choose. All right, thanks again, everybody. I will see y'all later. Until then, Rogue Gold out.